I think it would take a few rounds.
Really?
But yeah. First of all, Jake is a lot bigger. Jake's a lot bigger.
But what weight would they fight
Well,
at?
I don't think Jake is getting anywhere lower than 205 pounds.
There's a few Americans, and this might be crazy, I think Jake Paul's got a chance. And I know that sounds crazy, but I do think that there are, where I don't believe anyone over here thinks this goes more than around 2 max.
Joe Rogan reacted with clear surprise after seeing Jake Paul's new look ahead of the Anthony Joshua fight. He said Jake appears locked in, physically sharp, and mentally ready. Rogan acknowledged that while Jake's past opponents weren't always in their prime, they were still legitimate fighters, and Jake took those camps seriously. He also pointed out that Joshua nearing 40 adds an interesting layer to the matchup, making the fight more compelling than many expected. Rogan admitted he's genuinely curious to see how it all plays out.
It would be crazy. I like a little freak show every now and then. As far as, like, would you like to see...
I like
Jake
a
Paul,
lot of freak show.
Look, if Jake Paul wants to fight for the title, I would like to see him beat top contenders in the light heavyweight division or whatever division he chooses to compete at, and then eventually fight for a title. Yeah.
But are the fights even real? Like the Tyson fight? Like I saw video breakdowns of Tyson...
Jake Paul's recent physical transformation has quickly caught the attention of the combat sports world. The short clip circulating online shows a fighter who looks stronger, tighter, and better conditioned than ever before. His movement is controlled, his posture confident, and his presence suggests full commitment. With Anthony Joshua looming, this version of Jake feels like a direct response to critics who once dismissed him as a novelty act. Fans have noticed how rapidly his body has changed, seeing it as proof that this camp is built on discipline and purpose, not entertainment alone. Former world champion Andre Berto added a thoughtful take on the matchup. While he admits most fans expect Anthony Joshua to win decisively, he believes the situation isn't that straightforward. Joshua hasn't delivered many standout performances in recent years, and that inconsistency creates uncertainty. Meanwhile, Jake is backed by an experienced team that pushes him to maximize his youth, strength, and conditioning. Berto believes the outcome depends heavily on which version of Joshua shows up, and if Jake continues to improve and stay focused, the fight could surprise a lot of people.
People think you our baby. Like, you one of the first ones, and he gonna always take care of Bert. But then Floyd was as massive as he was. So how you split, how you do that?
No, I mean one thing with Al's always gonna, he got loyalty to, he got big loyalty to Floyd as well. Because they made so much money together. But, it's funny how, he can say whatever he want to say. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how that, how the fight got, it kind of came about. But they had the Pacquiao and Floyd fight. We all go up there. We check the fight out. Good situation. And then just me and my lady, we walking through the casino. What's his name? Rodney Jerkins.
Right.
You know what I mean? Rodney Jerkins, big music producer. Y'all can talk to him and ask him. Rodney Jerkins.
Some analysts are looking at Jake's preparation from a practical standpoint. They highlight his sparring sessions with heavyweight fighters and how both sides benefit. For Jake, working with bigger opponents helps him understand real power, manage pressure, and stay calm under stress. For the heavyweights, the incentive is largely financial. Training with a high-profile name like Jake Paul brings strong paydays, often far more than standard camps. These sessions become a mix of learning and opportunity, making the arrangement worthwhile for everyone involved.
I know they're getting a lot of money to be there, and it's easy work. But what is in that for Lawrence Okoli, Frank Sanchez, and Jared Anderson?
Easy money. I don't know how much he'll be paying sparring partners. I assume to get those caliber of sparring partners in, it's got to be big money.
Lawrence Okoli's got a fight coming up. If you're Joe Gallagher, are you go spar Jake Paul? Is that going to help you?
No, absolutely not. Are you going to get a bit of profile from it, perhaps? People are going to hear your name.
Yeah.
Does that help? I mean, we're going to spar with Kessler, and I got £500 or euros for the week. It was the hardest money I've ever earned in my life.
But how much did you learn from?
Yeah, me, bundles.
Yeah. What's Okoli learn? I don't get it.
No.
I do get it, the money. But when you got a fight coming up, I'm thinking, really? Are you going to get anything out of that sparring that's going to help you in your fight? maybe you are. Maybe I'm just completely diminishing Jake Paul's ability, but I'm struggling. I really am.
Fair play to Jake Paul. I mean,
And you're right, there's a bit of a conflict there because Joshua used to manage him. didn't
yeah, it was through 258,
he?
right?
Yeah. But surely they're smashing him to pieces. Surely Jake's going, oh, what the fuck? This is fucking horrible.
Every single one of those 3 fighters there could annihilate him in a round.
Yeah, so are they not doing that?
Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen shifted the focus back to Anthony Joshua. They argue that this fight carries responsibility beyond just winning. With the bout airing on Netflix, millions of casual viewers will be watching, many forming opinions about boxing based on Joshua's performance. Schaub and Callen stress that Joshua must treat this as a defining moment. He needs to fight with confidence, focus, and authority, showing why he's still one of the sport's biggest names. They agree this is not a night for hesitation. Joshua must make a clear statement.
Again, if mentally he's not like, all right, I got a job to do. I'm representing boxing. A lot of American fans don't know me. This will be the most watched thing on fucking Netflix ever for sports-wise. So I got to make a good, showing. Hopefully he has that approach. I assume he does. Because he did with Francis, he was like, nah, bitch, the train stops here.
Yeah.
And Tyson Fury's a little more of a character. Hey, wow, what are we going to do? Let's move around a little bit.
I remember when he caught Klitschko with that uppercut, Anthony Joshua.
And he got caught. He got set down.
Klitschko, yes. And Klitschko is a big man. You're just dealing with literally a different ecosystem, man.
But that's what makes it, that's why it's a brilliant move by Jake. Because his fan base is like, oh my God, Jake, it's David versus Goliath, literally. It's this YouTuber Disney kid. Look how far he's come. He's actually going to do it. What if he wins? So there's that demo of his. And then there's the rest of the world who go, and they're so off on this, but they go, we got to get Jake Paul out of boxing. I can't wait to see his head get knocked off by Anthony Joshua. And that's the majority, right? So those two worlds mix, and you get the most watched boxing match on Netflix ever. More so than Mike Tyson at fucking 77 in a fake sparring match. This, So if you're Jake, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so let's go through it. Let's say Jake gets knocked out 1 minute.